Hello, everyone. This is Sarit Lotem. Tell me, please, if you can hear me. Tell me, please, if you can see me. I'm very excited to be here with you. I know with those types of webinars, especially with Webinar Jam, there's a slight delay. I know it's about 30 seconds, sometimes it's even more than that. So just please let me know. I want to make sure. And I also know that they upgraded their system. Something is going on. So please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, your name, of course, where are you from? Also, what I really would like to know is if you have a website, if you have a business, this is your time, please tell me. And also, if you have any question regarding today's topic, which is how to take you to the next level, how to create, how to scale up with your business, and how to position yourself. So this is the topic for today. We're about to start in like a minute. Just waiting for everyone to join us. So please let me know where are you from, if you have a website, and if you have any questions, I would love to know. So hi, Bianca. You can see me and hear me. That's fantastic. Thank you. That's fantastic. Like I said, maybe I didn't say, my name is Sarit Lotem. I'm going to host this webinar today for you. My goal is to limit myself to a 30-minute webinar. Oh, hi, from Zurich. That's fantastic. Yoga teacher, graphic, quarter, website. Good. And so Bianca, let me know if you have any specific questions, okay, for today's. So my goal for this webinar is to limit it to 30 minutes because I know we all are pretty busy. I know, hectic lives, kids and stuff like that. But in those 30 minutes, I want to give you as much information as I can, okay? I want you, my goal for you from today's training is to take those actionable tips that I'm going to share with you and to actually implement them on your website and on your business. So that's my goal for you today. So I'm just going to switch over and to just go ahead and start with the webinar. So if at any time, if you cannot see me, if you cannot hear me, just switch over. Oh, 1 second. Let me just make sure I have another screen here for you, but I don't want to hear it. Another screen where I'm just going to monitor everything and make sure that everything is running perfect. Sorry. Oh, okay. 1 second. Okay, there you go. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you so we can take it, so we can go to the webinar now. Open system. Oh, I don't know what it means, but I hope you see my... All right. Just let me know, please, if you can see my screen. That would be fantastic. But I am going to start now. So you are here because this is the webinar today from mediocre to expert. And this is for you if you've been in business for a while and you are ready to scale up. This is for you if you are ready to be a game changer, a leader, a top of your field expert. And this is for you if you're ready to work with high-level clients. And I'll tell you, I will just talk about my story. I just, 2 sentences because I want you to understand where I came from and where I'm at today and how you can do the same, really. And so this is for you if you already have a website, but you know, it's someone did it for you a while ago. It doesn't work. It doesn't bring you new prospects, but mostly it doesn't look good. So, you know, I really like it. So what you will get from today's training, I'm going to give you 4, and I think I think I cheated and I made it 5, but we're going to see soon. So those are going to be 4 tips that you or your assistant or your VA, if you have one, can implement today. They are going to be actionable tips that you can take steps today. So we're going to cover your color scheme. We're going to talk about your contact information. We're going to talk about images, and we're going to talk about social proofs. And who I am, very briefly, very quickly, my name is Sarit. I've been in business for 15 years. I started 15 years ago. I created websites for big companies in Israel. Actually, I was born and raised in Israel. I studied web design over there and graphic design, as well as webmaster, because I really wanted to know everything there is to know about this business, although my passion is web design and graphic design. But I really wanted to know how to code everything, and I'm glad I did it, because today when I create a website, I can do basically whatever I want with that website. I can move things, I can switch things, I can make it exactly specifically for my client's need. So that was 15 years ago. Then I came to the US about, no, my son is 15. So about 15 years ago, yeah, I came to the US. You know, I thought this is the American dream. So turned out to be not so the American dream, because 15 years ago, the internet was not, you know, it was baby. And business owners, they did not no website was not something they were looking for. We are talking about the Yellow Pages era. So it was really, 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 really hard to find a job. My husband, you know, he had his job while I had my baby, a-year-old baby, cute as hell. But, you know, I was stuck at home, no job, no prospects. It took me 5 years, and I did, you know, I tried different stuff. I was working as a kindergarten teacher. I was baking cakes and sell them from home. I was working in an art gallery where they let me go after a couple of months, because they said my English was not good enough for them, which was, let me tell you, devastating for me. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like almost crying. I was ready to pack my things and go home. That's it. I could not take it anymore. And that was for about 5 years, until I find a job in a small company here in New Jersey. And that was brilliant, because my boss, it was a small company, and you know how sometimes they hire you to do one thing, and you end up doing everything. And he trusted me with everything, literally everything. So I did the web design, I did the graphic design, I did Google pay-per-click, I did social media. And I'm talking like 10 years ago, where social media was just starting. And I got, you know, some traffic and clients, and everything exploded for him. It was so good that all his friends started to come to me, and they asked me to do the same for them, especially with the web design, because I redesigned the website and stuff like that. And then I decided, you know, and I did that for a while, until I decided to, why not open my own web design company. And since day one, I want to tell you, since day one, I had clients, I had followers. I had, you know, it was brilliant, but it was just enough to just enough to get, you know, it was a hobby. It wasn't like a real full-blown um, um, business. And it, you know, it took me years. And I want to say just in the, just after, well, it took me 5 years almost. Only in the last 12 months, only the last year I was able to move my business from a nice hobby to a six-figure business. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And in my webinars, my goal is to teach you everything I know, literally everything I know that moved me from where I was a year ago to where I'm at today. Today we're going to focus about, you know, how to get you, how to leverage your website to position yourself. But in the following webinars, every time I'm going to talk about different topic. If you have questions, please let me know, but that's my goal. Oh, and in the last year, and this just happened the last year, I had an Amazon bestseller book, and the book is on how get more clients online, right? And then just 2 weeks ago, my article was published on the Huffington Post. Again, very, very exciting times for me. And I'm a giver. I give. So if you have questions, email me, find me on Facebook. You know where to find me and how to reach. I'm very reachable. You know, you can reach me at any time. Just let me know. So let's start. The first thing I want to cover is your color scheme. And we all know that visuals are a key element when it comes to how people perceive you online. If you didn't know, on average, when your prospects, when they first come to your website, they spend 5 seconds, less than 5 seconds before they decide if they want to do business with you or if they want to go move on to your competitor's website and business. So in those 5 seconds are, they will never, if they decide to move on, they will never come back. If they move on, this is extremely important. I want you to remember that you have 5 seconds to capture those leads. If they moved on, they will not come back. So they will judge your website and business in a way. They will form a conclusion after 2 seconds of visiting your website. This is extremely important. Just 2 seconds, even before they will read your site's content and offers. So the idea is to project a high-end, elegant, luxury brand, because we want to position you as the expert. As an expert, it has to be high-end. You have to be able to show people that you are the go-to person. If they want to come for some, you know, they have questions, they need to come to you. If they struggle with something, they need to come to you. They have to remember your brand and your website. You want them to remember your site after they leave it. Then the next time they need your services, you will be the first person they call. Make sense? So here are some colors that you don't have to use everywhere on your website, but it's a good idea to just sprinkle on your website. So if you already have your website color scheme is green or blue or something, it's a good idea to just inject those colors on your website. If you don't have a brand yet, if you rebranding your website, if you're creating a new logo, keep in mind those colors: gold, black, gray, purple, and burgundy. Okay, So the combination of black and gold is super powerful. And I'm going to show you some examples. Look at that. So we have Chanel, we have Versace, and this is a logo I created for a client of mine. And when she came to me, that's an interesting story. When she came to me, she said, Sarit, I'm a coach, I'm a speechwriter, and I'm a speech coach for leaders of the world. That's what she said. And she said, I do not want to have a regular website. I want people to come to my website. I want them to see my logo. I want them to see my branding, and I want them to remember myself. I want something that is elegant, and I want something that is powerful and at the same time is classic. So of course, what came first to my mind was black and white and gold. And when I showed her that logo, she was on the roof. She was so happy with the result. I wish next time I would maybe get copy her reply to me when I first showed her the logo. She was so happy with it because this was exactly what she was aiming for. This was exactly what she was looking for. So keep in mind black, white, and gold. Now, I want you also to remember that when you create a branding, when you create a logo, when you work on your website, it's also important to think about the target market. It's also important to think about the people that come to your website and how you want them to feel. So if you, let's say you're in the food business, a very good color for you to use is red. Why? Because red, people associate red with food, with hunger, with spices. So if you're in a food business, I would use red, and at the same time, I would combine it with black and maybe white. Okay? So just think about those colors. Think about what you want people to feel when they come to your website and how you want to position yourself. So that was colors. Next step is images. Now, first, and we already talked about first impression, but since first impression are formed within seconds, and since most of the information we consume and interact is visual, quality design can make your site and your brand stick in the viewer's mind as professional and credible. Your site's images can literally make or break your online success. So don't take this part lightly. Whatever you do, I want to emphasize here, please do not use stock images. So I have so many. Just yesterday, I had a client who came to me with her website, and she's a serious businesswoman. She's doing taxes. She's doing legal. She's legal assistant. She's doing legal work to business owners. Like, it's a serious business. And when I saw her website, immediately I told her, you have to change those stock images. You cannot use stock images on your website if you want people to take you serious. So whatever you do, avoid those images. Now, if you're going to invest in just one professional photo, you should consider having your own profile photo. And I'm going to show you a before and after image so you understand how crucial this part is. Look at that. That's another client of mine, and she gave me permission to use that photo. So the photo on the top is from her website before we redesigned it. And the photo on the bottom is the website after she took that professional photo. So just be honest and think about it. Who would you hire when you go to her website and you see those two images? Which one will make you click on it and call her? Although, you know, I love her, and look at her smile, and you know, you can really get the feeling how open-hearted and how brilliant this woman is. But when you see that photo, the lower one, you immediately associate her with knowledge, with, you know, the expertise, immediately. So remember those 2-3 seconds when people come to your website. You really want to capture them. You really want to use everything and anything you can to capture them, to make them stay on your website. The longer they will stay on your website, the higher the chances that will take the next step with you. So look at those images again, and you tell me if you see those images, it's obvious that you're going to, if you see the second one, the chances that you're going to click on it or call her or do something on your website is much higher, right? So that's not a no-brainer. Moving on. How are we with the time? Fantastic, we're on time. Moving on, online booking system. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever people come to my website and whenever I send them to my online booking system, they will always, you know, they send me an email and say, I want to have that on my website. They love it, and I'm talking about business owners. They love it, they think it's brilliant, and they think it screams professionalism. So, and online, if you really aim to be perceived as a professional and as an expert, online call booking is the way to go. Not only it will make you prospects take an action and to actually book a call with you, it will always also save a lot of precious time for you and for your client. So if I get an email from a client and they say, okay, Sarit, let's talk, or something like that, I will always, even if you know it's easy to pick up the phone, I will never do that. Why? I will always say, okay, fine, let's do that, but here's a link to my online calendar. Please go and choose your best time. Why? Because it's more professional. Because instead of just replying and saying, okay, I'm free today at 4, and then they will reply, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy, let's try tomorrow, and then back and forth emails. They go to my online booking system, they choose they choose their time. I get an email. I have a questionnaire there where I can easily capture the email, the phone number, a message from them, so I can prepare myself. But it screams expertise, and that's what we're aiming for. So for the best results, send a questionnaire, like I said, with preparation questions before the actual call. This will help to set their mind and have them think about the problem they are facing and how you can help them solve it. So this is before the actual call. You want to prepare them. You want them to get ready for the call. You want them to get serious. So here's the thing. If I send a questionnaire, if I send you the questions and you don't reply to them, I'm not going to have that call with you. Why? because I know you're not serious. Because I know that if you're not able to take those 5 minutes to answer those questions for me, you're not serious. And if we start to work together, I know that it's going to be a never-ending story. It's going to take months and months, and I'm going to have to chase you. This is not where I'm going with my business. I only want to work with serious business owners. So, it might seem, oh, it's a booking system, it's nothing, it's not. It's so many things, that will get your it's a small package full with a questionnaire, saving time, mind setting, all that in that little feature of what do we call it, booking system. So there are many booking systems out there. Here are just some of them. I put the 4 big one here for you. The one I use right now, I tried all of them. The one I use right now, and the one, it works best for me, is the last one here. You can book me. You can book that me. I use the free option, just perfect. I don't know. Right now I don't feel like I need to upgrade for the paid option. So use any one of those, add them to your website. That's fantastic. Okay. And then, this one is a no-brainer. However, I see so many business owners making this mistake. Please, it will take you 5-10 minutes to change it. Go today, now, after the webinar, and just change it. Okay. It's really important. So when you share your email address, whether it's on your website, on your contact page, or anywhere on your website, on footer, whatever, or in your email signature, you cannot have a google.com or yahoo.com or whatever.com email address. You really need to have a professional email address. And what I mean by that is you need to have your name or info or support at yourbusiness.com. This will scream mediocre more than anything else on your website. If I see that on your website, if I see that on your email signature, I know you're not an expert. I know you didn't put the time to change it. I know something is going on, and I know I'm not going to hire your services, right? So if you want to position yourself as an expert and to have your prospects see you as such, your email should always have your domain or business suffix. For example, surit@lotemdesign.com. You have to. And if you have an assistant or a support team, create a dedicated email address for them as well. So support@lotemdesign.com. My assistant, her name is Sheer. So she has an email address, and it's sheer@lotemdesign.com. I have project managers. All of them have their own email address. It's crucial. It's important. Really pay attention here. It's not going to take you a long time to change it. I will send an email following after this webinar with some instruction on how to do it. Okay, do it. Now, certificates, awards, and testimonials. Now, when was the last time you went to a restaurant or a movie and without checking the reviews? I don't think in the last couple of years, I don't think it ever happened to me. I never did that. When was the last time you ordered a room at a hotel without checking what people had to say about the rooms, restaurants, and the hotel workers? Never, right? Especially with the TripAdvisors and all those websites. We love to share our experience. But more than that, we want to make sure that our investment is well spent and that we can get the best quality service for our money. Like we said, we are visual learners, and it's easy for people to consume images instead of reading text. A good practice is to create a nice graphic with all your certificates and awards and showcase them on your homepage. So let me show you what I mean. The one here on top, look at that. And you see this on many websites, right? So you see, they probably, I think I took this from Eben Pagan website. So that's one option. This option here is from a client of mine. And look at that. Very easy. He got an award, best place, top 3, 4 years in a row. Why not showcasing it? Look at this one. Very easy. Reviews, 97% reviews. 5 stars reviews. Rated 97% for service on FIFO. I don't even know what's FIFO, but I'm guessing now I know it's probably something because, you know, it's on their website. Norton, this is I don't know. This is, I can remember, I think I took this banner from an insurance website. Now, what's Norton secured logo on an insurance website? I have no idea why it's there. But when I see that, what goes in my mind is, they got some kind of security system going on. I probably should trust them. That's it. The BBB, the trustee. So if you have anything, if you took a course, you took a class, you want something, put it on your website. We're visual, we need to see those. And that's it. So if you are still here with me, and I hope you are, I wanted to tell you that I have a special offer for you, and it's only for today. Actually, it's only for the next hour or so. And if it speaks to you, that's fantastic. That's great. If it doesn't speak to you, that's also great. I'm only here to share my knowledge with you, and that's it. So that's what I have to offer for you today. But before I want to tell you why, before I tell you about the offer, I want to tell you why you should listen to me, why you should work with me. So like I said before, I've been designing websites for the last 15 years. And in the last 6 months, I transformed my business from a nice hobby into a 6-figure business. I'm now traveling all over the world with my family. I love, I have the travel bug. What can I tell you? And my business is still running, and I really, really, really enjoy my life. I'm an author of the Amazon best-selling book, Get More Clients Online, and it's all about how to leverage your business and generate more income for you. But, and this is also important, I've been featured in many, many, many magazines, online and offline. This is just a few, and that's from the last year. Like I said, the Huffington Post, Elevate Global Women Networking, Business Success Cafe, Social Buzz Club, many other places. I did not even put all the list here. The YW, we did something together. So this is what I have to offer for you today. It's a strategy call, and it's not what everyone out there offer. It's totally different. So as a web designer and a business owner, this is what we're gonna do together. I will personally audit your website and business. We will discuss your business goals to make sure that your website and your online presence is aligned with them. You will get recommendation from me. We're gonna spend an hour together on what's not working and why it's not working. And I'm also going to tell you everything that you need to change or tweak or move, or in order to get your prospects to take the next step with you, whether it's to call you, fill out a form, hire services, whatever it is. And this is why I just wanted to tell you, this is why my clients come to me and they stay with me for years. Why? Because when they ask me to do something on their website, when they tell me, Sarit, oh, can you move something, or can you create something for me? I will always take a look at the website, and I will always tell them, you know what, if you switch this, if you move this there, if you use that word, if you get more people will call you. And I know that because I've been in business for so many years. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I know that because I have that experience, and because I've been working with so many business owners, in business coaches, yoga teachers from all the spectrum. So I know how prospects, when they come to your website, I know what they're looking to see. I know how their eye, scroll down the website. I know what they're looking for. I know the color combination. I know everything. I know where to position the call to action, and I know what the call to action should be. And if I don't, we will search that together. We'll work on that together. So that's what I have for you. And so this is the normal fee that I usually charge for a strategy call. Normally, I charge $250. Now, if you call me, if you tell me, if you send me an email, this is basically all you need to do, is send me an email and tell me I'm interested. That's it. But if you do that, you also get from me an beautiful, beautiful, beautiful PDF file, an ebook that I created with many, many, many more steps. I only shared 4 today, but I have like 5. I have like 10 there. I think that will require only small tweaks on your website, but will take you to the next level. So this I'm going to charge 15, and a strategy call is usually $250. So normally that what you would pay. But if you reply, if you send me an email in the next hour, right? In the next hour, you will get 30% off on that price, on the $250. So instead of the $250, you will get it for only $175. Only $175, and only if you send me an email in the next hour and you say I'm interested. And you will get to keep that, and I will not charge for that PDF, for that ebook. You will get it for free, and you get it you get to save it. But I'm not done, because this is on top of that. I have something special for you, and this is again only for the next hour. So if you decide to hire my services, if we sit together, if I give you all the recommendations, all the tips, everything that you need to do on your website, and you said, okay, you know what, Sarit, this is not, I'm good at doing my stuff, but I'm not good, and I don't want to spend time. I don't want to spend time on figure out how to change my website. I want you to do it. If you say that to me, if you decide that you want to hire my services, I'm not even going to charge you for the $175. I'm going to credit you on the $175. So basically, you pay nothing. You get all that information. You get me to work with you. You get me to work. You get all my knowledge. We work together. You get to keep the ebook, and you pay nothing. But you have to reply in the next hour. You have to just tell me, I'm interested. Send me an email to sarit@lawteamdesign.com. Tell me I'm interested, and then you will receive an email from me where I will just send you a link to where you can pay the $175, and then a link to my online calendar. So we set some time to work together. I will send you a questionnaire about your goals. We're going to go over the goals. I'm going to prepare an audit for your website, and we're going to go over it together. So if you have any questions, we spend the time together. I give you everything that you need to know, everything that will get your clients to call you, fill up your form, hire you. That's what I'm going to do for you. Okay? So now, I think I covered everything. So now I'm going to switch back and I want to see if there are any questions. Anyone want to tell me something? It's 40 minutes. Woo! I think we did good. So let me see how we switch back, because I don't know how to switch back. 1 second. Okay, you guys. Anyone questions? Oh, I hope you see me. I'm back here. You know what? I think maybe I should leave. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna quickly, I don't know. Yes. So that's I'm gonna share my email with you. There you go. I hope you all can see it. But I'm going to stay here for another minute or two to see if you have questions for me, if you want me to go over something, if you have something on your website that you want to discuss. Let's see. So, okay, new design on. Oh, Bianca, your website is on Facebook. That's a no-no. You really need to have your own. Oh, I see. I see you have a website, but you also have a Facebook. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but make sure it's not on Facebook, because you don't know. I know so many people that one day Facebook decided to ban them. They lost everything. They lost all the followers. They lost all the information. They lost the pages. They lost everything. So make sure that it's not only on Facebook, that you actually have a URL. Okay? More questions? Anything? Okay. So redesign your website. Like I said, also, this is also part of being an expert. You really want to have a domain name. So redesign your website, hire me or hire someone to work with you. We can work together, and I can just give you a suggestion, or I can do good, you're on it, fantastic. So the thing is that the URL, you can generate traffic to the website, but you can also capture those capture the traffic, and you can then use it on Facebook, for example, to target those people who came to your website. So you can create an ad only for people who came to your website. So that's extremely important. You can use it in so many different ways. So good for you that you're working on it. Okay. Okay. So in that case, send me an email. We'll take it from there, okay? We'll talk more. I think you have my email. You know what? I think I have your email. No, I don't think I have your email. I might have your email because you signed up for this. You signed up for this webinar. So go and we'll talk. Have fun. Okay, bye. That's it for today. Oh, okay. Thank you. I will send you an email. Thank you. Bye, everyone. And stay tuned. Check your email. I'm going to send you steps on everything we discussed, colors, everything, and I'm going to create 4 different emails. So because I want you to actually take action, so I'm going to create a step-by-step for you, and then stay tuned for the next webinar. Good night.